Hi guys, I just thought it's a beautiful day today, so I'm going to come outside and do a bit more work on my Muela project, Muela knife project, and I just thought it's a beautiful day, so I'm just going to show you my backyard. Um, that's my pool, dog kennel, our deck, back door. Down there is our tennis court with a basketball ring. A bit out of focus there, but anyway. And in there is where the dogs live. They're hiding under there, our rudimentary. There they are. Their names are Tango and Cash. That bald one, that one's Tango. He got a few ticks recently. We had to get him shaved, and had to remove all the paralysis ticks. He was actually paralysed for about a week. He couldn't walk, but he's up and running now, so it's quite good. That one's Cash, aptly named from the movie Tango and Cash. Anyway, that's my backyard. Back there is where I do all my wilderness stuff. Quite fun actually. Anyway, I came out here to do my project, so let's get into it. Alright, as you can see, hang on, I'll just lift this up a bit. Alright, I'll just pause it. Okay, so the instructions say that to paint on this stuff, what I've got, this paint stripper, it says industrial strength and fast acting. I just went out and bought it today because I didn't have really much luck with my with that, I don't know, what do you call it, the nail polish remover and the metho. Didn't have much luck with that. So went out and got something else, and we'll try and give it a go and see what happens with it. Got a ring pull, a plastic type ring pull, which looks like I'll need to cut out. I'm going to need to go out and get a bowl to pour it into. This brush isn't going to fit, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, what I've got is I've got this same pump drink bottle from that I cut yesterday, and we'll give it a go now. Quite viscous, kind of got the consistency of like honey, like a really soft honey that's been microwaved. It's kind of a bluey colour, don't know. Alright, the instructions say to paint this stuff on liberally until it starts to blister. And wait for it to, once it starts to blister, then to scrape it off with some steel wool or some or a spatula or something like that. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for it to start to blister. It doesn't really mention anything on here, and it seems to be burning through these gloves. Oh dear, it hurts. Alright, I better go wash this off. This is terrible. These gloves are terrible. Alright, it's the second time this has happened. Seems to be burning really badly too. Alright, might go get some dishwashing gloves or something, or I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I've just gone and got some of these leather gardening gloves. I hope these ones work a lot better than those pink ones that I had before. Alright, let's give it a go. Alright, that seems to be painted quite well, quite liberally with this paint stripper. I'm going to see how that goes. It's starting to smell quite bad. I'll see how that goes, and I'll leave it for, I don't know, a good half hour or so. I'll come back and I'll have a look at it and we'll see how it's going. Not sure how to leave this actually. I'll just leave it there, I suppose. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, thanks. Okay, this has only been about 2 minutes, just in the time just to go and get some steel wool. And as this has already blistered quite badly. It's coming off, it seems to be doing its job really well. It's actually quite good, this stuff. Let's see what happens when we wipe it off. Look at that, that's just come right off. It's just come right off. It's coming off very, very easily, really, really well. Alright, looks like it might need a bit more. I've just rubbed off half that paint stripper. I'll give it a bit more and leave it a bit longer, and we'll come back in a second. Okay, this is blistered up quite badly now. I'm going to get rid of it all, I suppose. And as I said, it kind of makes the paint feel like a type of a rubber type consistency. It comes off in these strips. It doesn't do the same thing as what terps or something like that would do. It doesn't thin it out. This one actually strips it. It gets underneath it and burns right through the paint, and then it starts blistering it up. And I don't know the chemistry behind it, but it looks like that it starts to expand because it makes all these blisters all over the paint. I'm not sure if you can see that. This camera doesn't autofocus very well, but I can just sort of run my finger through it, and it's proving me a liar. Run my finger through it, and that'll just come right off. And it's actually quite a good paint stripper. For those in Australia, if you're interested, I got this stuff from Bunnings, just down the road from me. Bunnings is a hardware store. They sell pretty much everything. They're owned by Woolworths. Anyway, this is the stuff I got. Really, really good. these bits aren't coming off as easily. I might just put a bit more on, leave it for a bit longer. And leave it for actually. Yeah, I'll put a bit more on. There's not much to go. At least now I can have a better idea of how this is going to come off. Previously it was covered in all the paint and I wasn't able to see what's inside all these little nooks and crannies. I wasn't able to see how it was attached or anything like that. All I know really is that it's got this rivet in here. And yeah, so now I can have a better look at it. Once I get it all off, I can have a better look at it and have a better idea of what I'm going to do with it, and what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, thanks. Alright, so I've got the majority of it off. Most of what I can be bothered. I had to get a few toothpicks to sort of get in all the little bits and pieces in there. I can see now, after stripping the paint from the edge here, from the corner, I'll use it as a pointer actually. I can see now from stripping the edge in there that this whole handle, including the guard, is all one piece, which means that the rivet is the only thing holding it in. So once I drill that rivet out, I should theoretically be able to just sort of, I guess, push that off somehow. I'll probably just hold it in a vise and bash it off with a hammer. I'm not sure how yet, but I'll figure that out later. But basically that's how I'll need to get it off. Just drill that rivet out and then it should come off quite easily, unless there's like a glue that's holding it inside there, which I highly doubt, which would be quite pointless having a glue in there, especially when you've got a rivet in there. Anyway, thanks very much.